The world woke up to headlines that seemed to rewrite the rules of naval power in Southeast Asia. Manila's surprise, one read, capturing the disbelief and excitement that rippled across continents. Overnight, the Philippines had become the center of a story that would dominate global news cycles for days to come. "A Filipino titan emerges," declared another as news tickers flashed urgent updates and social media buzzed with speculation. The sense of something monumental unfolding was unmistakable, and the world's eyes turned to Manila, eager for answers. On what began as an ordinary morning, the Philippine government made an announcement that sent shockwaves through global defense circles. The streets of Manila bustled with anticipation as camera crews and journalists gathered outside Malacañang Palace, sensing history in the making. In a live press conference broadcast nationwide, the Secretary of National Defense stepped up to the podium. With a calm but resolute voice, he revealed a stunning computer-generated warship, the BRP Amihan. The digital render on the screen behind him showcased sleek lines and advanced weaponry, hinting at capabilities never before seen in the region. The room fell silent. This was not just another ship, it was a symbol of a new era. Journalists exchanged glances, their skepticism replaced by awe. The magnitude of the announcement was clear. The Philippines was stepping onto the world stage with newfound confidence. For years, rumors of Project Amihan had swirled in defense circles, often dismissed as fantasy or wishful thinking. News analysts debated its plausibility and skeptics doubted the nation's ability to deliver. Now the skepticism was gone, replaced by a sense of wonder and curiosity. The defense secretary detailed a vessel built by Filipinos in a Philippine shipyard. He spoke of the thousands of skilled workers, engineers, and designers who had poured their expertise and passion into the project. This was a homegrown achievement, a testament to Filipino ingenuity and determination. This was more than a military update. It was a declaration of intent. The government's message was clear. The Philippines would no longer be content to watch from the sidelines. It was ready to defend its interests and assert its place in the region. The Philippines, long seen as an underdog in regional affairs, had just changed the game. The unveiling of the BRP Amihan was a moment of national pride, a victory for a country that had often been underestimated. As tensions simmer in the South China Sea, the BRP Amihan's unveiling sent a powerful message. The country would no longer be a passive observer. Instead, it would take an active role in shaping the future of its own waters, standing firm in the face of growing challenges. The ship embodied a doctrine of active defense and self-reliance. It was more than steel and technology. It was a statement of national resolve, a promise that the Philippines would protect its sovereignty with courage and conviction. The world's reaction was a mix of surprise and respect. International news channels scrambled to cover the story, while crowds across the Philippines erupted in applause and celebration. Military attachés watched the broadcast with keen interest, realizing that the balance of power in the region had shifted overnight. Military attachés scrambled, analysts debated, and the old narrative of the Philippine Navy was shattered. Experts pored over every detail, trying to assess the implications for regional security and alliances. The world was forced to reconsider its assumptions about the Philippines' capabilities. The BRP Amihan wasn't just another ship, it was a paradigm shift. The contrast between the old and the new was stark, and the unveiling ceremony marked a turning point in the nation's maritime history. It marked a bold leap forward, a nation taking its destiny into its own hands. Across the country, Filipinos felt a surge of pride, knowing that their country had achieved something remarkable through unity and determination. The winds of change had arrived, and the Philippines was ready to chart a new course. As the sun rose over Manila Bay, the BRP Amihan sailed forward, a beacon of hope, strength, and a new era for the nation and its people. The global surprise was palpable. Around the world, analysts and commentators scrambled to make sense of the news, their astonishment clear as headlines flashed across screens. Few had anticipated such a bold move from the Philippines, a nation often underestimated on the world stage. For decades, the Philippine military was defined by the bravery of its people, but also by its aging ships and hand-me-down equipment. The image of rusting hulls and outdated gear was familiar, a symbol of resilience but also of limitation. Yet, beneath the surface, a quiet determination was building. The launch of the BRP Amihan shattered expectations. This state-of-the-art warship didn't just represent a technological leap. It forced the world to reconsider what the Philippines was capable of achieving. Suddenly, the country was no longer seen as lagging behind, but as a serious contender in maritime innovation. This bold move challenges the established order in Southeast Asia, sending a clear message that middle powers can chart their own course and build strength on their own terms. The Philippines is no longer content to follow, it is ready to lead. The Amihan stands as a case study for nations seeking true sovereignty, showing that it's possible to develop advanced defense capabilities without relying solely on foreign arms or outside help. It's a testament to Filipino ingenuity and ambition. This achievement is a game-changer, marking the Philippines' transformation from a consumer of military technology to a proud producer. It's a story of national pride, skill, and the power of local industry. In the contested waters of the South China Sea, the Amihan now serves as a credible deterrent, a symbol of the nation's resolve, and a powerful tool for asserting sovereign rights in a region fraught with tension. For ASEAN neighbors, the Amihan is more than just a ship. It's an inspiring example of what's possible through capacity building, regional cooperation, and shared ambition. It encourages others to invest in their own capabilities. The world is watching as the Philippines steps forward onto the global stage, no longer a bystander but a confident, assertive force. The nation's journey has just begun, and its message is clear: never underestimate those who dare to defy expectations. Across the Philippines, news of the BRP Amihan's launch swept through the nation, igniting a powerful wave of national pride and excitement. In living rooms, public plazas, and bustling markets, Filipinos paused to watch the historic moment unfold, their faces lighting up with hope and joy. From the energetic streets of Manila, where crowds gathered to cheer and wave flags, to the peaceful villages of Palawan, where neighbors came together in celebration, the entire country united in honoring a remarkable, homegrown achievement. The sense of joy was palpable, echoing from city centers to the most remote barangays. Social media platforms erupted with pride as Kwasyon Pinoy. Pride trended nationwide. Filipinos of all ages shared images of the ship, posted heartfelt messages, and celebrated together online, creating a digital tapestry of unity and hope. The Amihan quickly became a unifying symbol, bridging political divides and inspiring a renewed sense of collective accomplishment. People from all walks of life, students, workers, elders, felt connected by a shared dream and a common purpose. In classrooms, schoolchildren eagerly drew pictures of the Amihan, imagining themselves as future engineers or sailors. Street vendors sold t-shirts and memorabilia, while families gathered around their televisions, discussing the ship's significance and what it meant for the nation's future. The ship's name, Amihan, meaning the cool northeast wind, came to symbolize a refreshing breeze of optimism and renewal, carrying with it the hopes and aspirations of an entire people. For the youth, the Amihan was living proof that world-class innovation and achievement were possible right here at home. It sparked new ambitions and encouraged young minds to dream bigger than ever before. Across the country, it inspired dreams of careers in science, engineering, and technology. Students began to see themselves as future inventors, builders, and leaders, ready to shape the Philippines' destiny. Overseas Filipinos too felt a surge of pride. For them, the Amihan was a sign that their homeland was rising, making its mark on the world stage and giving them new reasons to celebrate their identity. The BRP Amihan changed the national conversation, from focusing on limitations and challenges to celebrating potential, progress, and the power of Filipino ingenuity. Today, the Amihan stands as a testament to the Filipino spirit, resilient, innovative, and ready to face the future with courage and hope. It is a symbol of what the nation can achieve when united by purpose and pride. To grasp the BRP Amihan's significance, look at the Philippine Navy's past. For decades, the fleet relied on hand-me-downs, aging ships from Allied navies patched and maintained with ingenuity. These vessels, while legendary, left the Navy generations behind in technology. The gap was glaring as regional threats grew more complex. Modernization was slow, hampered by budget and politics. The BRP Amihan marks a complete break from this past. It's the fulfillment of a dream nurtured by generations of sailors. More than a new ship, it's a national awakening, a strategic decision to control the country's naval destiny. This is not just an upgrade, it's a rebirth. The BRP Amihan is the crown jewel of the Self-Reliant Defense Posture (SRDP) program. The goal transformed the Philippines from a buyer to a builder of defense assets. Project Amihan was a bold investment, not just in a ship but in the ecosystem to create it. Building at home means ships tailored to local needs, control over supply chains, and true sovereignty. The project united government, industry, and returning Filipino talent in a national effort. It proved the country's capacity for high-tech manufacturing. The Amihan's success is proof that self-reliance is achievable. It lays the foundation for a new era, where Philippine security is forged by Filipino hands. The BRP Amihan is a formidable presence, 130 meters of stealthy high-strength steel. Its design reduces radar visibility, giving it a critical edge in modern warfare. The ship's combat management system fuses data from advanced radar, sonar, and surveillance, providing a real-time battle space picture. Armed with anti-ship and surface-to-air missiles, a rapid-fire main gun, and close-in defense systems, it's a true multi-mission warship. The Amihan is also built for humanitarian missions, with a flight deck, hangar, and expanded medical facilities. It can support Marines or Special Forces, making it versatile for security and disaster response. Every feature is optimized for stability, speed, and survivability. The BRP Amihan is not just a ship, it's a marvel of Filipino engineering. The BRP Amihan is the new guardian of the Philippine archipelago. Its advanced systems allow it to patrol vast maritime territories, deter encroachment, and enforce sovereignty. The ship is a first responder in disasters, able to evacuate civilians, deliver aid, and serve as a floating command center. Its self-sufficiency is vital when local infrastructure fails. The Amihan also boosts regional diplomacy, enabling the Philippines to join joint exercises and goodwill tours. It strengthens alliances and showcases Filipino capability. The ship is both a tool of hard power and a symbol of compassion. The BRP Amihan is a protector, ambassador, and lifeline for the nation. The BRP Amihan's impact goes far beyond the Navy. Its construction transformed the Philippine shipbuilding industry, driving upgrades and global competitiveness. Thousands of skilled jobs were created, and a network of local suppliers flourished. The project sparked growth in manufacturing and fostered a new industrial ecosystem. Workers gained hands-on experience in advanced techniques, building a foundation for future innovation. The success of the Amihan instilled confidence in Philippine industry. It proved that made in the Philippines can mean world-class quality. The project is a blueprint for national progress, building capacity, creating jobs, and empowering a new generation. The BRP Amihan is more than a warship, it's a vessel of hope. It marks a new chapter for the Philippines, confident, innovative, and self-determined. Built through national effort and smart international partnerships, it blends local talent with global expertise. The ship strengthens diplomatic ties and security alliances. As it prepares for its maiden voyage, the Amihan symbolizes a stronger, more united Philippines. It's a floating reminder that big dreams are possible, and that the nation's best days are ahead. The story of the BRP Amihan is the story of a nation forging its future from within. As it cuts through the waves, it carries the unwavering spirit and hope of the Filipino people.